Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be transplanting these lucky bamboo from water into soil, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm also going to tell you that it's not a bamboo, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I have the Dracaena out of this container that originally came in. And these are the ones I had in my pot, and these were actually in my daughter's room. So I figured I would combine them both into one pot. Now I had mentioned to you before that these are actually not bamboo, although they may look it by their stalks here. They are actually part of the Dracaena family. So that's something I didn't know until I started researching these a little bit more, but they're part of the Dracaena family. And what prompted me to go ahead and transplant these from water to soil was actually a comment that I got on one of my other videos rather. Somebody said that this particular plant here, the leaves, you can see that they're kind of pale in comparison to some of the other ones, was that it did not have enough nourishment. I started to think about that. You know, the water, although I know that they do make fertilizer specifically for lucky bamboo to put in the water, I didn't want to go that route. I would rather have them transplant it in soil and fertilize it just like I do my other plants. It will get much more nourishment from the soil, from that fertilizer, and these yellow leaves should perk up and get much greener, and it will grow better. These plants truly aren't made to grow long-term in water. That's not their natural habitat. These come from subtropic jungles. They grow under canopies of big trees, and they grow in soil. So that is their natural habitat. And putting them in water, I think, is probably just something commercial, you know, as far as, you know, growers and the way that they look and such. So I have here just some regular potting soil that I put in this pot, this terracotta pot. You may remember it. This is one that I painted a face on, and it's just regular potting mix, not succulent or cacti soil, but I did add a little bit of perlite to it just to keep it a little bit free draining. These, although they're tropical plants and they do well in evenly moist soil, they do not like to sit in wet soil. They don't like their feet constantly wet, just free draining soil. You can see as they have been growing in that little cup, that little container, they were kind of growing in a circular motion, so these are ready to be repotted. And I think I even still have some pebbles in here from when they were in there. Yeah, that's a good sized pebble there. So I'm going to combine these two now. You can certainly spread them apart, but I'm going to kind of keep them together so that they will grow up. That's a little too deep, so just put a little bit more soil down there. And put the roots down there, kind of hold them together. Do have some more soil here. I'm one that likes to get my hands and nails dirty. I think the only time that I wear gloves is when I'm working with cacti that's prickly and I don't want to get my fingers poked, or when I'm working with euphorbias. And euphorbias, if you're cutting them or really replanting them, they have that milky sap in them. So that milky sap can make your skin irritated. So you do need to be careful with those. But other than that, I do enjoy getting my hands dirty. I'm always having to clean out from underneath my nails. So just tuck those in. I do have some rocks here to help steady them until these are actually the rocks that were inside that container. And these will help steady them. And this will go in my bedroom in that north-facing window. I have a spot for it there because I moved my Maranta plant because it was just getting so big. I moved it from that table. So it's going to go on that table in my bedroom, and I'm going to water it about once a week. I'm going to fertilize it during growing season, which here in Phoenix, for most places, March through September, maybe October. Once a month I'll fertilize it along with my other house plants. I do use the MiracleGro fertilizer. I dilute it down, and I use that once a month on my house plants. Let me just get a little bit better look there. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in its home and I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so here it is. I placed it in my bedroom here on the table with the other plants that I typically mist and that are more like this one as far as watering schedule and liking to be misted every couple of days. And I think it's going to do really well here. Looking forward to those yellow leaves. They're perking up and getting much greener and getting more height and more leaves on this. So if you do have a lucky bamboo that's in water, think about transferring it to soil. Like I mentioned, that its natural habitat is to be growing and living in soil, and I think it would do much better there. That's it for today, friends. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I so much appreciate that. I so much appreciate all of your support in my channel and all your comments. And if you do have a lucky bamboo, leave a comment down below and let me know if you plan on doing this transfer from water to soil. Thanks so much, friends. Have a blessed day.